So, Pisces, you're going to understand me on this one. Lev Tolstoy said, as long as there'll be slaughterhouses, there will always be battlefields. I am Taurus Sun, and my midheaven is in Pisces. And I feel the earth deeply. I feel animals deeply. Most especially their pain. And it's something you can relate to, Pisces, right? Because you feel everything. You feel everybody's pain. You feel the pain of the collective. You walk into a room and it's filled with pain from different people. You feel it and you're not even sure, wait, is this my pain? Is this someone else's? What is going on? I see videos, there's a YouTube, I'm sorry, not YouTube, a Facebook page called Mercy for Animals. One of many I follow. And it's very gruesome. It's not fun to watch. You see horrible things that are the truth. It's what we do to animals in the name of culture, in the name of habit, in the name of taste, in the name of survival. That drives me nuts the most. I haven't had meat in 7 years. I train karate 4 or 5 times a week. I'm surviving pretty damn well. I find it hysterical when someone speaks to me about survival as if they are a carnivore when they obviously don't know shit about biology, because us humans are not carnivores. We're not even the common misconception of being omnivores like dogs. We are herbivores. On the triumphic scale, all creatures on the planet are either somewhere between 0 to 5. 0 will be, 1 will be algae, seaweed, things that feed off the soil and the sun and the air. 5 will be, 4 will be carnivores. 5 will be the apex predators, those that feed off of other predators as well, aka killer whales, white sharks. So 5 will be those, 4 will be lions, tigers, predators, you know. 3 will be mostly herbivores, those that can go either way, dogs for example. And 2 is herbivores, creatures that feeds off, you know, they can eat insects, but mostly fruits, vegetables, and grains, aka hippos, elephants, rhinoceroses, giraffes, humans, pigs. All of these are, pigs are 2.2 on that scale. We are 2.2. The way we are biologically built, the mechanism, what nature has intended, our survival is off the land. Not of the flesh that is walking the land, but of the land. Fruits, vegetables, grains. Hippos and elephants are some of the strongest, freakishly strongest creatures on the planet. They're vegetarians. It has nothing to do with being strong or weak. Our need to be a carnivore, it comes from the ego. To hunt down and to kill, to show that I am stronger, at the expense of the innocents. It has nothing to do with your survival, the opposite. If your stomach is made, if your intestines are like the herbivore, if it's narrow and long and lumpy, and it's made to digest small portions of, you know, of food, and to take the nutrition out of the vegetables and the fruits and the grains and to soak it. That's how your oh my God, you know what I mean, is built. as opposed to the carnivore, to the real lion, to the real tiger that has short, wide intestines made to swallow and digest large pieces of flesh. And then you take those pieces of flesh and you put it in your digesting mechanism and it gets stuck there. I wonder why it takes us 3 days to digest meat. Because our body is not made for it. In your car, will you put the wrong oil, the wrong gas, or will you learn the mechanism of your vehicle and put inside of it the thing that it needs to operate and function at its best? Why do you think that and operate like that for your car but not for your own freaking body? Why do you want to take 10 or 20 years off your life? Why do you want to take life off other beings' life? For what? Because you were told as a child? You're used to it? We think so much about everything we do, the decisions that we make on a daily basis, where we will study, where we will work, what will we do, our relationship, who will we date, what will we wear, what's the best brand, what's the best location, what's the best airline company to fly with. But the thing that we put in our body 3 to 5 times a day, it's tasty. I know people who are so smart and wise and they study and they investigate and they ask and they answer. But the thing they put in their own body, the one thing you have to carry you all the way through, from birth to death, the machine that is here to help your soul grow through the 3D experience. You treat it like shit. You put garbage in it. You put rotten dead flesh in it that went through torture and misery, sadism, that was installed, that was put in hormones and antibiotics and everything to weaken your immune system and give you disease. I read somewhere an article that says that 70% of human diseases are caused by the things we eat, that literally if we annihilate those processed meats, dairies, all that bullshit that we steal from the animal kingdom, if we annihilate that from our diet, we literally get rid of 70%. If we, okay, an example. Sorry, biology lesson. I'll get to your reading. It's important. It's part of your essence, Pisces. You are here to heal the world. You are the world. You are the soul of the world. You need to know this. You need to want to be the one that tells others about this. If you have a pet, if you care about animals, you need to know this. If you pretend to recycle, to be like, oh, climate change and global warming, oh, it's so bad. You need to know this. Because you have the power. We're the ones who do that, and we're the ones who can heal that. But we have to know. We have to face it. We have to see these gruesome, horrible images and videos on those Facebook channels. Yeah, those people who go into the slaughterhouses and take images and videos. Those are the heroes of our day. We mock them and we call them crazy, but those are the heroes. Those are the people who will bring the shift, who will fix climate change. Not you who talk about it and read about it in the paper. No, the people who go and bring this truth to you, who are probably many Pisces. I say it in your video because I know how much you care and how it touches you deeply, directly. So I won't allow myself to speak like that in any other video with you, Pisces. So, for example, our body creates, what's the word? The heart, too much. Cholesterol. We naturally create cholesterol. It's something that a carnivore doesn't create for itself. Thus, it needs to eat another animal to consume an outside source of cholesterol. When we consume outside source of cholesterol, aka meat, we add cholesterol to the already existing cholesterol in our body. Heart disease, heart attacks. Really? Is it that much of an equation, of a riddle? It's science, it's biology. It's so, like, read. I'm not making this shit up. Read all about it. You are not an apex predator. You're not number 5 on the triumphant scale. You're not number 4. You're not a freaking tiger. Oh, but carnivores hunt. I'm sorry, are you a shark? I'm sorry, are you a tiger? Where's your paws? Where's your claws? Oh, I have sharp teeth. Shut up. No, you don't. Your jaw doesn't go up and down. Your jaw goes in circles. Like herbivores. Everything about you is veggie-fucking-tarian. And then you go and people mock the people who actually follow their nature. What I'm trying to say is I saw a horrible video of a pig being dragged by its legs were tied in a rope, and someone was dragging him, a worker in a slaughterhouse was dragging him into the room where and the pig knows where it's coming. You know, they have their instincts. Their instincts are sharper than ours. It smells the blood that it's there. It feels the death that is coming, and it's screaming, and it's scratching the floors to not be dragged in, and it's heartbreaking. Pigs are the sweetest animals. They're like dogs. They're so loving and affectionate and smart. And we go and call it bacon, and we call the cow the expression of Mother Nature, the life-giving cow. We call it steak, and we call the pig bacon, and we call the birds chicken. Disgusting. And if you're watching me and you love me, but you eat meat and you're thinking, fuck her. No, fuck you. I'm not telling you to change your life, but I'm telling you to listen and to learn. This is why you're here in my channel. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to fucking teach you, to wake you the fuck up. And you are Pisces. If anyone should know these things, if anyone should care about these things, it's you. On a regular basis, I feel the pain of these animals because I see it everywhere. I go to a restaurant, I see on the top shredded chicken. And it's like, shredded chicken, yummy. And I'm like, I'm thinking about this chicken that has the average intelligence of a 3-year-old. You can teach chickens how to solve puzzles. Did you know that? And they love to hug. And I'm thinking a shredded hugger, puzzle-solving creature. Like, I can't. And you're like, oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Excuse me? You're paying for it. You're actively creating it. When you pay for an industry, when you pay someone, supply and demand, a store, you come into the store, you buy a shirt. At the end of the month, the store manager counts, the owner counts how many shirts were sold. Oh, many? It works. I'll order some more. Oh, this wasn't sold at all. I'm not going to order any more at all. You have the power to decide how many animals are being slaughtered on a daily basis. If you pay these industries, it's not like, oh, it's already dead. It's dead because you're paying for it to die. You're paying for it. You're using your money, your hard work money, your energy to pay for slaughter, for death. And then you put it inside your body, the energy of the death, the energy of the fear, the energy of the suffering. And you're like, why don't I have manifestation power? Because you're slaughtering your energy with slaughtered energy? Maybe? Because you're weakening your mechanism, your energetic mechanism, your karma, and your body? As long as there are slaughterhouses, there will be battlefields. As long as we do this to the weak and to the innocent, to the children of the earth, to the children of God. Animals are the same in the eyes of creation. They are actually more important than us. If bees are extinct, if insects are extinct, wolves, there's no rivers, there's no flowers, there is no life. In 50 years, if there's no animal kingdom, there is no life on this planet. Unfortunately, I'm a human. I love humans. I love being a human. I love other humans. I think we have vast potential of creating a wonderful planet as opposed to destroying it. But unfortunately, the way we're behaving now, like a virus, we're spreading throughout the world and kind of ruining everything. If we keep behaving like, according to how we're behaving, if we're extinct, and that's just statistic, that's just fact. If we're extinct, Earth blossoms. How sad is that? That we are the thing that Mother Nature, that science, just from the way we're behaving, this puts us on the virus level. And one day, what does a body do to a virus? It comes and attacks it. It fights it. One day, Mother Nature will just be like, I'm done. You know what? Fuck this. I'm done. Global warming? That's what this is. Nature would be like, fuck this. Fuck these stupid ass motherfuckers. What are they doing to me? I gave them tofu. I put Buddhist monks on the face of this planet to not want to hurt animals. These monks literally gathered plant protein from all over, created this magical thing called tofu and other plant-based protein, beautiful things. Why are they keep food? At least fucking try. Who's ever watching? You know what? At least try. Watch Earthlings. Watch Cowspiracy. Watch Okja. There's many movies, many films, many documentaries. Pisces, you are the healer of this planet. That's why you feel everything, because if you wouldn't feel it, you wouldn't know about it, and you wouldn't go on the endeavor to heal it. So it's hard to be that, but you have to know. "17 minutes later, I hope I'm not going to lose some Pisces subscribers, but this is my channel, this is my truth, this is what I'm doing this for. I want to heal people. And I want you to stop hurting life. So whoever I lost, kapara. Oh well. Whoever I won, whoever is listening and maybe is now going to start readjusting and rethinking about their habits of food, and maybe they're going to gain 20 more years of life and more strength and more vitality, and going to kind of clear their karma and hurt less animals. That was worth it. Worth it. I don't give a fuck. Worth it. Now to your reading. For May. Taroscope for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Midhaven. Come on, cards. Is there anything else I'm supposed to say? What am I missing? Sorry for becoming so emotional. This is just something that is so close to my heart, and I can't talk about it to most people because they're like, why are you ruining my dinner? You're putting poison inside of your body. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save your dinner. We are the only creature, only mammal that keeps consuming milk beyond its infant stages. Cows, wolves, pigs, kittens, all mammals, they drink their mother's breast milk because it has estrogen, growth hormone. It's what we need as infants. But then beyond these stages, once they grow up from being an infant, they stop. We're the only animal in nature that keeps doing that, consuming dairies. Not only that we do that, it's not even our own. It's of the cow. So we prevent her baby from drinking its mother's milk. We take it to become veal. We put the cow's babies, if it's male, we're putting it in a cage for 6 months so it can't even turn around. So it doesn't develop muscle. So its flesh is soft. And then we slaughter it so it will be veal. That's what this poor baby has went through for the first 6 months of its life, the only 6 months of its life. Not being able to move, to sit, to turn around. So its flesh is soft and doesn't develop muscle. So we can relish on the softness of its flesh. If it's a female, it goes to become another machine, milk producing machine. Female cows are impregnant 5 times throughout their short life, once a year. We shove sperm into their vagina with force. And then they become pregnant. I mean, they live in their own feces and urine. They breathe ammonia. They're sick, so we give them antibiotics so they won't die. So in that milk, you have the ammonia and the antibiotics and extra ingested hormones so the cow will be impregnant faster on top of its natural estrogen that also goes into your dairy and your milk. And after 5 rounds of that, because we want to make the most use of the cow's ability to create milk, 5 times the baby was taken away from this cow. The cow was crying and screaming for her baby, and the babies were crying too because they are mothers. So we drink that milk, we ingest that estrogen, those growth hormones. It doesn't know where to go in our body because our body doesn't need it anymore, so it attaches itself to cells. We all have sometimes bad cells. The difference between a bad cell being numb and a bad cell growing into being cancer, in some cases, not all cancer, but many types of cancer, is that growth hormone that attaches to it and helps it grow. So that cell now is growing because that growth hormone didn't know where to go. Oh, let's attach ourselves to something bad and make it grow into a monster and become cancer and kill us. Great. And then the cow, after 5 years and 5 pregnancies on average, just collapses and being taken to the slaughterhouses to become your steak. That's your steak, that weak, disgusting, sick flesh. Agonized flesh, that's your steak. But don't let me ruin your dinner because you want to eat that, right? And you don't want to know. You can eat that, but you can't know what it is that you're putting in this holy body of yours? The only thing that you have? Damn it. And then you go and call me crazy for not wanting to put this thing in my body. What the fuck is wrong with coconut milk, almond milk, cashew milk, walnut milk, rice milk, hemp milk, soy milk? The estrogen in soy is actually good. It goes to your bones. And all these things have at least 50% more calcium than regular milk. That really strengthens your bone. Because you're used to it, but it's on the shelf. Go try coconut is tasty. You love coconut. What the fuck are you talking about? I like coconut water. It makes me feel so refreshed. Try coconut milk as well. Don't let me become the predator. Okay. Okay, I feel like that was the last thing I was supposed to say. First card coming out. The Tower. Breaking through our mechanism. Everything that we thought we knew, we no longer know, and we don't know what is being left after all the destruction. If I connected to this conversation that I just gave, and I have to because I feel like it's inevitable, to build anew, we have to destroy the old and the crooked and the wrong. And notice it comes from above. Those who remain in the top of the tower and kind of hold and insist will fall. Those that saw it coming will be saved. Also, it's not just about something, God forbid, happening to you that is horrible. It's inside. It's the world that you think you know. How you think things are. How you think things needs to be. So yeah, it breaks down and you discover new knowledge. And it hurts you because you want it to hurt, because you don't want to let go of the old. You don't want to let go of the misconceptions. You want to hold on to them because it's comfortable. Not with Saturn in Capricorn, Uranus into Taurus. Taurus, the cow, the great mother. It's coming to heal the great mother. And it will destroy everything that destroys it. Now, this doesn't have to just be interpreted as, oh, the world and global warming and the industries. It can also be on our daily level. What is it that we do that makes us sick, that we hold on to, that ruins our karma, ruins our body, ruins our soul and our psyche, just because we're used to? We should be grateful for this, Pisces. If this is you, and something is collapsing on your head that you refuse to let go of, this is one of your biggest blessings. The bells, you see the bells on the top of the tower are ringing, giving you a heads up, giving you a warning. It's going to happen. May, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midhavens. Okay, a lot fell down. I'm going to use all of them. Judgment, awakening, a calling, truth. We're being literally the phoenix being reborn after it's being burned. Our old self is being burned and destroyed so we can be reborn, and it hurts. I'm not going to say. Another card, all these fell down. Another card that fell, Ace of Swords. The truth is going to cut through the flesh. Whatever it is that you've been avoiding handling, whether inside of you or in your environment, is going to cut through the flesh and come out. The Excalibur is here to fight the good battle. This is a dramatic reading. Good, of course. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Justice, and the Sun. Great. I'm going to show all of it to you now. We're going to look at it. Going to look at this very carefully. This is an important reading. Very important reading, Pisces. And who else will I do it with if not with Pisces? Huh? My little Jesus Christ. Okay. We spoke about this. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you, if we take away from the spiritual enlightenment awareness narrative, are literally leaving a home or being forced to leave a home. It could be the home of your childhood. It could be an organization, a school, something that was stable and was your life, and now it is no longer. You could be leaving it yourself because you're realizing it's not you anymore. You have awakened to your own inner truth, and now you're like going no matter what. You're not sure where you're going, but you're going into a new knowledge. It was like this, I'm sorry. And here we have Justice. So knowledge that has to do with either spiritual, the things that we spoke of, like what it is that we know about our soul, about our mechanism, about how we behave. And we start anew because the scales came and karma came and like told us who's boss and what is where and how. And now, okay, we're learning, we're listening. And from this breaking and from this death and rebirth, the sun will come out. Literally a new world for you guys. Literally a whole new world for you guys in this coming month. Things are being torn into pieces, breaking down. People are leaving, people are going, you are leaving, you are going, whatever. But it's all with, like, you know, the little bird is whispering. It's like, you know that it's the right thing. You know it's okay. You have that trust. You're listening to the truth of your life that is calling you to make a decision. to be cut out of something, or to cut something out of your life. Cut something out of your life. Could be your again, your mechanism that is no longer serving you, that you've discovered that it was a lie, that it wasn't the truth. You're waking up. Now you know the truth, and vast, strong awareness is now coming in because you made room for it. The snake has shed its skin. Probably needs to crawl a little bit to grow new skin so the sun can kind of tap on it and be like, hey, congratulations. This is the new you. This is the real you. Interestingly enough, this is also the card of Poseidon, the god of the waters and the earth. And you are Pisces. You are deep in the waters. So the ground is shaking, the water are stirring, and you're finding yourself being chased away from your old places and literally being reborn as something new. Like the fish is turning into a bird or something. Okay. Clarify the Tower and the Five of Pentacles in case some of my viewers, my seekers, are literally going through housing issues. Thank you. High Priestess in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yes. What you thought was true, what you thought was yours is no, it wasn't real. It was a deceit. It was an almost. It was not accurate. And something really, really dramatic had to happen for you to grow aware of it. Your intuition was leading you on to wrong places. Maybe it was a karmic thing that you needed to go through, which is why the serendipity and the signs and the divination tools were kind of leading you on. I know it's very hard to hear. But Spirit was guiding you to really discover yourself and understand certain truths. But you're going there now. And you're cutting this out. Some of you feeling betrayed by a different woman. Some of you had home, maybe a marriage, and then maybe there was betrayal, another woman, another someone, and you're being left out. And you need to start anew, and then maybe you're going through a divorce. But some of you, from the spiritual aspect of it, are literally shedding what you thought you were and what you thought you knew to grow new knowledge and new sense of self. This is a very intense reading, and okay. So I want to clarify, please, the Two of Wands here. Sorry. Clarify the Two of Wands here, this new beginning or new knowledge. King of Pentacles, great, great. Fish, you need earth, you need earth, you need strong earth to give you stability and sense of belonging. This could be someone, either an earth sign or someone with the character of an earth sign. So King of Pentacles is the card of Capricorn, but it can also be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or someone who has it really strong in their chart. That will give you a very strong sense of a home. And it will be more real and more stable than all the other bullshit that you've experienced. The almost, the shadow, just so you can become acquainted with your shadow sides. But now you're through with that. You're done with learning the deep, dark, cold areas of the ocean. and you're coming out of it to warmer water. The water that are touching the earth and feeding the earth. You're getting into little fishies. You're going deeper there. I'm sorry, not deeper. You're going up to the surface where you can feel the sun warming the water of your reality. And there's someone who's helping you with that. And you need that. Don't say no. If someone is reaching out to help you and offers you something really stable, don't be lured into staying in these deep, dark, cold waters. Clarify justice and the sun. With the Ace of Swords, I feel like it's directly connected. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1 and 9 is 10, it's 1. Ace is 1. 11 is 1, 1. It's been a repetitive in readings. It's a code of between the worlds. You're literally growing into your new world. Anyway, so please clarify justice and the sun. And then we'll, okay. Another earth sign, Page of Pentacles. This could be a Virgo, but also a Capricorn or a Taurus. This has to do with studies. If I have the Page of Pentacles and Two of Wands in a reading, I'm thinking, especially, this could be a school, organization, something of truth and knowledge. So either a teacher, or if it's a workplace, then a boss, or someone. This could be two individuals with this similar energy of earth element. One is older, one is younger, that are kind of offering you something. Maybe you have two. Maybe it's the same person. This is just to show me the environment, perhaps. But this is very good energy for you guys. You need people that are earthly and stable and grounded, kind of this could be you, where you're going towards the element of earth that stabilizes your water, because water are on the surface of the earth. The earth is what holds the water, right? And Poseidon is the god both of the waters and of the earth. So maybe Poseidon kind of shaked your world and your life just to reemerge as a better character, as an earthly expression of their character, to give you sun. I hope that made sense. Sometimes I speak my what I feel in my brain, and I don't know if I articulate it well because of my English sometimes. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. If not, please be patient with me. Okay. All right. One last card. Okay, maybe more than one, apparently. Okay, it's too much because we still have an extended to go to, and we'll see more into this in the extended. So let me have just one or two cards, please. Okay. Card that flips. I'll show you in a second. I want to make sure other cards didn't flip. Okay. Card that flip, Nine of Swords. This will come with pain. This will come with sacrifice. But this and this and this, I'm going to show you in a second, are very powerful and positive. So something new and strong and beautiful will emerge out of this. Very stable. Summer is coming and it's going to feel so much better. And you're very, very anxious and worried. I see that. But you have the strength to overcome this. And you have the support. Some of you This is not a prediction. This is seeing. Some of you are grieving the loss of an animal. I'm sorry. But know that it's back in its element. Take what it has given to you, the endless love that it has given to you. And in their name, give back to the planet and love animals and don't hurt them. Great. In the extended, this was a lot. I know, Pisces. Thank you for if you have come through all the way to this point, then you are phenomenal. Thank you for being so amazing and strong and truthful and brave. Really appreciate it. I had to do this even at the expense of losing some viewers. It's just the truth. I didn't start this to have subscribers. I started this because I felt like I had to say certain things, help in certain ways. I don't know. But then it grew into this magical thing that I'm now really focused on in my life, and it's given me so much. We're going to finish with a message from the Divine Circus Oracle. This is beautiful. I will say the link to the extended is below. You will have their 2 Celtic Cross readings. You will choose one of 2 tarot decks that will serve your specific narrative, and we will see more closely into your story. Celtic Cross is a very ancient tarot reading with specific locations. It's not just what falls. It's very specific mixing, and then what comes out where it needs to come out, and then I read it in a very specific way. You will see I will also give messages from the runes. So the narrative will be much more accurate to you. Anyway, also Tarot Masterclass, the basics is here on my YouTube channel, the Bunkai, the secrets, the application, the hidden truth behind each card on my Vimeo, all links below. When you watch your extended, please, if you can, let me know how you like it, because this is the first time I'm doing it. I just started it for the month of May. So I want to know what you think about the Celtic Cross and if it resonates with you. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking. Thank you for being here. I love you, Pisces. So, message for Pisces for May 2018 from the Divine Circus Oracle. One message for Pisces, the Divine Circus Oracle. Here we go. Here we go. The Velvet Queen. Okay, so she's very pretty. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to read to you from the book. It's by Alana Fairchild. She has wonderful things. Number 25. The Velvet Queen. A rare prize is to be bestowed upon you. The universe is confirming that the most luscious dreams of your heart are being nurtured into manifestation. To this end, you shall be given a saving grace, an intervention if needs be, to be open to receive, surrender doubt in favor of unconditional trust. Through your trust and optimism, you make it easier for the universe to give you a most deserved gift. Yes. A rare prize is worth the effort to attain it. Your efforts will need to include loving discipline. Loving discipline is not about trying to bend the world according to your will, but rather about redying yourself to align with the spirit of what you want to receive. To receive, rather than attempt to take by force, requires strength, trust, spiritual intelligence, and courage. It is easier to try and force things from a fearful place, but it is more effective and empowering to learn how to attract and receive through consciously chosen surrender. This allows the universe to do its best work for you. Surrender. Don't fight the change. This will bring blessings. The change of the tower collapsing will bring the blessing of the sun. To surrender is not about passivity, but doing all we can do and then trusting life enough to let go and allow the outcome to be what it will. Surrendering is not giving up. It's about trusting that there is a great and generous intelligence expressing itself through our lives, and if open to it, great treasures are bestowed upon us. So the discipline spoken of here is about changing your consciousness. It asks you to release issues around self-worth. Why should you not be empowered and assisted by the universe to create a life that fills you with joy and feels just right for you? Of course you should. And of course you should, can, and will be. Release any lack of self-worth that would get in the way of your opening in complete trust to the universe. The Velvet Queen assists in shifting the mind from scarcity to prosperity, from the Five of Pentacles to the Sun. Scarcity to prosperity consciousness, where we feel we can receive precious gifts with an easy, open attitude, neither holding on to them out of fear nor pushing them away out of shame or guilt. When she enters your life, she brings a sign of abundance headed your way. This might manifest itself in many and varied ways, in financial wealth, career opportunities, increased love and affection in your relationships, or as a sense of living in the rich fullness of life, spiritually as well as emotionally and materially. She also indicates a prize that is worth attaining. It is said that the sweetest fruit is at the top of the tree and therefore worth the climb. The Velvet Queen lets you know that your most prized dream is within reach through a combination of letting life unfold as it will and your own disciplined efforts. Don't give up. You cannot make the fruit on the tree grow faster. That will happen according to the rhythm of life. But you can certainly do your part to be ready to climb the tree at the right moment to savor the sweetness of success. Great, Pisces. I will see you in the extended and in June. Thank you for being here with me. I love you.